The Critics' Choice Awards have announced the nominations for their film categories. Now, in a previous video, I did the television nominations, and in this one, I'm going to give you the nominations in the film categories and my predictions. Now, the 29th Annual Critics' Choice Awards takes place January 14th, 2024 in Los Angeles, California. It is hosted by Chelsea Handler, and Barbie has the most film nominations at 18. Like, that's unprecedented. So let's get to the list of nominees. Best Foreign Language Film: Anatomy of a Fall, French, German, and English. Godzilla, -1, Japanese. Perfect Days, Japanese. Society of the Snow, Spanish. The Taste of Things, French. The Zone of Interest, German, Polish. Now, while I do love Godzilla -1 being in this, it's a very far reach that it actually wins. So my pick is going to be The Zone of Interest. Up next, Best Animated Feature: The Boy and the Heron, Elemental, Nimona, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem, and Wish. My pick here, The Boy and the Heron. Best Comedy: American Fiction, Barbie, Bottoms, The Holdovers, No Hard Feelings, Poor Things. My pick here is going to be Barbie. Best Visual Effects: The Creator, Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. My pick here is going to be The Creator. Best Hair and Makeup: Barbie, The Color Purple, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and Priscilla. My pick here is going to be Barbie. Best Song: Dance the Night, Barbie, I'm Just Ken, Barbie, Peaches, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, Road to Freedom, Rustin, This Wish, What Was I Made For, Barbie. Now, I don't mind Barbie being nominated, but 3 songs in one category is a little too much, and it's just overdoing it. But I am actually going to pick Peaches from the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Best Score: Dirksen Fendrix for Poor Things, Michael Giacchino for Society of the Snow, Ludwig Göransson for Oppenheimer, Daniel Pemberton for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Robbie Robertson for Killers of the Flower Moon, Mark Ronson and Andrew Wyatt for Barbie. My pick here is going to be Ludwig Göransson for Oppenheimer. Best Production Design: Susie Davies and Charlotte Derricks for Saltburn, Ruth De Jong and Claire Kaufman for Oppenheimer, Jack Fish and Adam Willis for Killers of the Flower Moon, Sarah Greenwood and Katie Spencer for Barbie, James Price, Shona Heath, and Suzuki Mihawk for Poor Things, Adam Stockhausen and Chris Moran for Asteroid City. It's very nice to see Asteroid City in this. That film was an amazing thing to witness, especially for production design. My pick here is going to be Oppenheimer. Best Costume Design: Jacqueline Duran for Barbie, Lindy Hemming for Wonka, Francine Jameson Tanchik for The Color Purple, Holly Waddington for Poor Things, Jacqueline West for Killers of the Flower Moon, Janty Yates and David Crossman for Napoleon. My pick here is going to be Jacqueline West for Killers of the Flower Moon. Best Editing: William Goldenberg for Air, Nick Hoy for Barbie, Jennifer Lame for Oppenheimer, Yorgos Valsaris for Poor Things, Thelma Schoonmaker for Killers of the Flower Moon, and Michelle Tesoro for Maestro. My pick here is going to be Thelma Schoonmaker for Killers of the Flower Moon. Best Cinematography: Matthew Lebdecki for Maestro, Rodrigo Prieto for Barbie, Rodrigo Prieto for Killers of the Flower Moon, Robbie Ryan for Poor Things, Linus Sandgren for Saltburn, and Hoyt van Hoytema for Oppenheimer. My pick here, even though Rodrigo Prieto is nominated for 2 awards in this one category, I'm actually going to pick Hoyt van Hoytema for Oppenheimer. Best Adapted Screenplay: Kelly Freeman Craig, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, Andrew High for All of Us Strangers, Cord Jefferson for American Fiction, Tony McNamara for Poor Things, Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer, Eric Roth and Martin Scorsese for Killers of the Flower Moon. My pick here is going to be Eric Roth and Martin Scorsese for Killers of the Flower Moon. Best Original Screenplay: Sammy Birch for May December, Alex Canvey for Air, Bradley Cooper and Josh Singer for Maestro, Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach for Barbie, David Hemmingson for The Holdovers, and Celine Song for Past Lives. While a lot of these films are right for being nominated for original screenplay, I won't be surprised if Barbie by Greta Gerwig or Noah Baumbach gets it, but I'm actually going to go with Celine's song for Past Lives. Best Acting Ensemble: Air, Barbie, The Color Purple, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, and Oppenheimer. My pick here is going to be Oppenheimer. Best Young Actor Actress: Abby Ryder Forston for Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Ariana Greenblatt for Barbie. Calla Lane for Wonka. Milo Machado Graner for Anatomy of a Fall. Dominic Sessa for The Holdovers. Madeline Yuna Voles for The Creator as Alpha O. My pick here is going to be Dominic Sessa for The Holdovers. Up next, Best Supporting Actress: Emily Blunt, Oppenheimer. Danielle Brooks, The Color Purple. America Ferrera for Barbie. Jodie Foster for Nyad. Julianne Moore for May December. Divine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers. My pick here is Divine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers. Best Supporting Actor: Sterling K. Brown, American Fiction. Robert De Niro, Killers of the Flower Moon. Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer. Ryan Gosling for Barbie. Charles Melton for May December. And Mark Ruffalo for Poor Things. Now, I will say, in this Best Supporting Actor category, you have 6 amazing nominations and actors, but I feel like one of them will be taking out, and you have your core 5 for who will be nominated for Best Supporting Actor at the Oscars. Now, my pick here is going to be Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer. I will be very surprised if Ryan Gosling wins for Barbie, and I hope that's not the case. Best Actress: Lily Gladstone, Killers of the Flower Moon. Sandra Huller for Anatomy of a Fall. Greta Lee for Past Lives. Carey Mulligan for Maestro. Margot Robbie for Barbie. And Emma Stone for Poor Things. My pick here is Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon. Best Actor: Bradley Cooper, Maestro. Leonardo DiCaprio for Killers of the Flower Moon. Coleman Domingo for Rustin. Paul Giamatti for The Holdovers, Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer, and Jeffrey Wright for American Fiction. As I stated with the Best Supporting Actor award, in the Best Actor category, you have your take one out and you have your core 5 for who will be nominated at the Oscars. Now, this is an interesting thing. It could be Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer, but I'm going to go with Paul Giamatti for The Holdovers. Best Director: Bradley Cooper, Maestro. Greta Gerwig for Barbie. Yorgos Lanthimos for Poor Things. Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer. Alexander Payne for The Holdovers. And Martin Scorsese for Killers of the Flower Moon. My pick here is going to be Martin Scorsese for Killers of the Flower Moon. And as I stated before, you have your 6 nominations or 6 nominees here. Take one out and you have your 5. I feel like the 5 that are going to be nominated for Best Director at the Oscars will be Bradley Cooper, Greta Gerwig, Yorgos Lanthimos, Christopher Nolan, and Martin Scorsese. So let's see what's going to happen. And Best Picture nominees. Now, in this category, you have 10 nominations for films. This could be the 10 that's up for Oscars. Maybe 2 come out. You have 8, or who knows how many the Oscars are going to do for this year. But the Best Picture nominees are American Fiction, Barbie, The Color Purple, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, and Saltburn. A huge list of great films. I will say that my pick here is going to be Oppenheimer. So there you have it. The list of nominations for the film categories for the 29th Annual Critics' Choice Awards, which take place January 14th, 2024 in Los Angeles, California, and it's hosted by Chelsea Handler. Also, you have my predictions to go along with it. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. Barbie having 18 nominations and basically being nominated in every single category, and then in one category 3 times. I don't know. Maybe that's cheating, but that's just me. But we'll see what happens, and it's a great year for films, and I'm very curious to see what gets nominated. And there are a lot of surprises and snubs for sure, especially Natalie Portman for May, December, and especially other aspects of who could be nominated, who didn't get nominated. But it's going to be a fun award season, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about the 29th Annual Critics' Choice Award nominations for the film categories. Do you agree or disagree with the list? What's your surprise? What's your snub? Do you think that This is the list of nominees that will be nominated for the Oscars. If you take one actor or filmmaker out or editor, do you think that that's your core five of what it's going to be? And also let me know in the comment section below, what are your predictions? And what do you think is going to happen at the Critics' Choice Awards? And do you think they get it right? And do you think they predict the Oscars? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked, and be sure you click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for new award season videos on my channel. I will see you all in the next award season video. I'm Mr. Filmstock, and thank you so much for tuning in.